I hardly think about the accident anymore. All you can think about is what you can do forward. From Jeanette, Pennsylvania. It's a good town to grow up in. I'm about in the middle of 4 brothers and 3 sisters. We're still pretty close. I worked with glass production, mainly industrial. Went along good until the accident. I was setting one of the cooling lines, threw me up against a steel beam, crushed my left side. I think it was around 8 ribs. My lung was collapsed. Prior to the accident, I was walking 2 hours with my dog. I couldn't walk the end of the block. My legs always just felt like they were going to collapse. I really sent my life into a spiral. I was taking 2 different Oxycontins. It just didn't seem to be working. That was 2.5 years I was into that, battling with how much to take, and at home I was self-medicating.
When Tim came to the office, he was pretty depressed and desperate, but he was motivated to try anything to alleviate the pain besides narcotics. And we started with some physical therapy, but I really didn't have a good support system, and everything was compartmentalized.
The Paradigm approaches a team system to serve as a collaborator and as an ally to help the local treatment team bring all the benefits to the patient. Collaboration between all the members of the team, the insurer, the patient, the local treating physicians, is extremely important.
There are so many doctors and providers involved that there has to be a single thread. What is the treatment plan for short-term and long-term, and to communicate that plan to the other providers?
The case manager goes to all the appointments and forms a bond with the patient.
I saw that Tim would defer to her and she would defer to him in ways that I hadn't seen. And whatever I had to offer that was non-medicinal, Linda was very much for and was very adept at coordinating that. So we worked as a team.
Every patient brings their unique experience of pain, and we have to find the optimal tools to treat that individual patient, because one approach will not satisfy everyone's needs.
The first step was to meet with Tim, meet with his family. Tim has a large family, all very supportive.
Whatever Linda said was pretty much the go-to. If she felt it needed to be done, then I didn't have to worry about it. She got it done.
My biggest challenge is to say, you're not a bad person because you need to take opiates. What we need to do is work together to find other ways to manage your pain.
We eventually recommended that he go to Rosamond in Miami. That's a full inpatient, comprehensive functional restoration program to learn to treat his own chronic pain.
Participated in everything. Physical therapy, whatever they needed me to do. I told the girl, just grab a leg, put it where you need it, I'll deal with it, I'll deal with it.
And at the 2-week mark, he was completely off of opiates, maintaining his rehabilitation plan, which was psychology, occupational therapy, physical therapy, all of the facets. He continued to be motivated.
I think at one point I did put in 2 miles walking and doing flights of stairs.
When he came back, he was a completely different person. And I was shocked. The fact that Tim came off all medications, was working out at the gym daily, and his pain was down to maybe 20%, where he had truly been unable to accomplish standing up and holding his balance.
He is now walking his dog. He is totally independent in his housework. That, to me, represents an excellent outcome.
Our goal is to change the patient engagement with medical care from a passive approach to an active approach. How can I help myself? How can I achieve my goals in life?
If you're serious about getting off of the opioids or anything that you're on, having a positive attitude is a place to start.